Hello, my peeps. I welcome you to a new yin and yang reading for November. And as always, when you're interested in those sketches, you can contact me um, by Instagram. And then we can figure out how I can send you this picture. And first of all, I will cleanse the energies here now. I cleanse all the dense energies in all directions of time back to their source or to God with love. So may they find the love they deserve. And I welcome all the energies coming from the light. And I lovingly call forth all the guardian angels who has the right medicine and the supportive medicine for this very reading. I welcome you and I thank you for being with us to help me to transport the messages. Hello, my peeps. Yeah, we have a yin and yang reading today. We have already November, and outside there are noises again. I'm sorry for that, but I will continue anyways. So we have, I put that on the side here. So then let's see. I'm going to start with the starseed cards, this ones. I'm going to shuffle that. When you're interested in which cards I'm going to use or I use, then you can look at the description box. There I of course mentioned all the cards I use for those readings, and I think you can find it out very easily when you want to buy it to so that you can work with that as well. So let us see what we have for November. Let's see what Spirit has in store for us in November. We have a volunteer. We have really so much volunteers lately. I know I repeat myself, but so we had the great severing. It says Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. This is this one. And my peeps, I'm still figuring out the cameras. Please don't worry if the autofocus is working. Yeah, it's working. So I'm still figuring out. And then Spirit is saying I need to shuffle one more Astro Star Star Seed card. And we have the Star Bathing. And this is a card which we had very often lately too. So this is literally the mirror of the energies we've all felt this year, right? Because in this year, and I know I mentioned this very often in my readings, but it is kind of fact that we all feel these dense energies and all this mist around us. So and we have the Mars energy here, we have the anger here, and we have the conflicts here. This is what we experience or experienced this year since now, and we are going to experience it as long as the year goes, right? So we're still in this conflict, we're still in this dense energy, and we still try to figure out how we can handle those energies. And it is the same for me, right? Because sometimes you're so overwhelmed by those energies. And even as a healer, it's not easy to handle those energies because you get bombarded with it. You get overwhelmed with it. You feel stuck. You feel as if there were walls around you, and you still you cry and you scream, and nobody is there to recognize your how can I call it, your longings, right? And sometimes uh, you feel those energies so stuck in you, and you have the intense feeling of it has to go out of your body. And then I usually, when I need to express, to let go of this anger, I usually get a pillow and then I scream in the pillow as long as I can anymore. And then I need to cry after that, right? I cry for myself, um, and after a little while, I wouldn't say it's okay, but you feel a little bit easier. The heaviness of those dense energies are not 100% gone, but the burden you felt before you started to scream in this pillow is almost lighter. You're then able to to think properly, to make decisions properly. You're able then to see the big picture better and cleaner. And then you're always not always and then you're of course hopefully able to feel love again, because of this dense energies, because of this darkness, because of this army of darkness. You and because you're stuck, it feels like as if you can't feel love or appreciation or positive energies. You really don't feel, you can't feel the light anymore. Well, you have the feeling as if you can't feel the love and the appreciation of life anymore. But even if there's darkness, even if we have the Mars energy here, and this is the Mars energy is all about Mars is the ruler planet. Sorry, for Aries and for Scorpio, and these are of course they are good in battling, right? Aries is the god of wars and battles, and Scorpio and Aries are very good in battling together against whatever whatever it comes on the path. They are together so strong with battling. This is their work. Even if they're this zodiac signs often, um, in astrology they often cannot build a relationship in case of love. Often it is the case that they get separated or they are good friends, but that's it. they can work together very well, but often it is the case that their energies are different when it comes to relationships. But when it comes to wars and battles, they are right away the dream partner, the dream relationship. Uh, yeah, they can battle together. Those two can battle the whole galaxy if they wanted to. So, but we have with Aries we have fire, and with Scorpio we have water energy, right? And Scorpio has a second next ruler planet, which is Pluto. In astrology, Pluto is a planet, anyways. And so there is kind of love, and this is what we have here, softening to love. And this is what we have here, the light, the stars, and it lights up the mountains here, right? This is, the card is saying, even if you are battling now, even if you are, even if you are in the middle of this dense energy of this war, yeah, even if you feel stuck, and even if you feel as if you are in a vicious cycle, or you found yourself in kind of a vicious cycle, there is light. And these are the stars here, right? We can put this way. Okay? So this is what the cards are saying. You are in the darkness, you're in the battle, and there's the darkness, but there's a path of light here. Yeah? This is the path of light. And then when you find yourself in the light, in the lighter light, which is this place here, and you see more of this light, then you are in then you can again start bathing, so you can clean up yourself from this dense energy. When you um, when you recognize the dense energy as a dark mist or something like that, then you find yourself in the middle of this mist, and you feel kind of as if this mist is surrounding you, right? Surrounding your skin, surrounding your mind, and blurred up your mind a little bit. And then with the star bathing, you can clean yourself up. You can clean your mind up, so that you can feel love and appreciation and joy and fun and a little bit silliness again, right? So you can the transmission between the darkness, you can live then and experience then hopefully the transmission between the darkness and the light, because there is no light without the darkness, right? This is what yin and yang is saying. There is no light without the darkness. There's always an opposite side. And vice versa, by the way. There's also no darkness without the light, right? But both sides are immensely important to see and to recognize the other side. Because when you're not able to recognize the other side, when your awareness and your consciousness is closed up or stuck, and when you don't open your chakras and your soul, then you don't have any chance to recognize anything at all, right? You need to, it is the case, it is the same. Let me explain this way. When you, hopefully you can see with your eyes. I know there are people who can't see, unfortunately, but let me explain this way. You can see things, uh, physical things with your eyes, right? And when you don't open your eyes, you can't see them. You can just use your imagination to see something, to build it up in your mind, right, in your soul. And this is then you build up the colors for yourself, you build up the I don't know, the buildings, the humanity, the animals, the trees, you build it up for yourself. And when you can't use your eyes, you can of course feel it and see it, with your hands and with your ears, with your awareness, with your open consciousness, right? When you open up your consciousness, when you open up your soul, then you are able to recognize and to see things which others cannot. This is then your very personal experience, your very personal realm. And this is what we experience also in meditation. While we do meditations, we travel through realms. We close our eyes and then we go with our intuitions, with our imaginations, with our feelings, with our sensations. And those are working together and they're building up the realm which you design with all that support and with the support of the spirits, right? So, and this is what the cards are saying here. You are in a battle, you feel as if you are in a battle now. Maybe you can't sleep lately or for a longer time, and but there's light at the end of the tunnel, right? There's light in the multiverse. There's light for you, and you can then do your star bathing. You can then clean your soul up so that you can find your own light again, back again. Okay, so there is, of course, even if you doesn't feel it now, in yourself is light. It is just under some ruins maybe, but there is light within you. And you will have, spirit is saying, you will have the time, the right time, and the space where you can then do your cleansing, do your light cleansing, and find your own light again, so that you can then spread your inner light out of the world to be maybe on service for the others, right? Because you have a purpose. The war in which you feel you are stuck, or in which you feel you are in a vicious cycle, it is also a purpose. Okay, yes, you don't want it. I feel that spirit is saying you wouldn't choose that path. That's right, but it has to be done for your growth. Sometimes you need to battle something, to figure out for yourself what you are able to, what yourself is about, what you are, to find out who I am, what I am capable of, what I'm what I'm what need. Sorry, my peeps, I'm still figuring out the language. What I need to do, what is need to be done from your own perspective. You have to find yourself. You have to find your own light so that you can then uh, bring your purpose, to manifest your purpose on this earth. So, with that said, I will, because we have a yin and yang reading, and I feel some of us have spirit animals. I'm going to shuffle the spirit animal cards because spirit is saying that there are animal spirit guides who are going to support you, or they are already supporting you. Maybe you had experiences lately. Um, did you have visitors lately? Bees, or I don't know. Okay, we have two cards actually. We go with the two this year, right? So we have the beaver spirit, which says, lay a solid foundation. Let me put this way. So, and we have the banjo spirit. This is very, very interesting. This is really interesting. So, and a spirit is saying that I need to shuffle one more deck, which is the Astra deck. There's so much going on. Do you see that? I love those synchronicities. I love it. You see that too, here and here. This is meant to be this way. I love those synchronicity. I know I mentioned that very often, but I love when those synchronicities came up like this. So let's see which card we have. Okay, I think you heard it. So, and we have the Uranus card. We had the Uranus card, which is connected with Aquarius. The Uranus card is connected with Aquarius because Uranus is the next ruler planet of Aquarius, which means Uranus is full of creativity, of pushing forward, of pushing boundaries, to see what's possible. See how far can I push those boundaries, right? To see, to the boundaries often needs to be destroyed, so that you can then build it up again and build something new. And this is the same with the ego part, because in spiritual awakening, your ego, there is a need of of the death of your ego. When your ego exists anyway, then you are then act with your mind, and your mind is often hindering you to recognize and to live your real purpose. So there is an urgent need for a ego death, so you can grow again from your source, right? Because the source is you. This is the light, which is your source. And the source is also, when we look at the beaver is building up a home. And there's a spirit is saying, you feel the need of staying at home to build a home for yourself, and then just kind of uh, you saying for yourself, leave me alone. Yeah, there's so much war outside. I hide myself now. Please don't find me. I don't want to go to war, right? And I can really understand that. But then there's a badger spirit, and which says fearless and bold. There is spirit is saying with this card, don't fear your anger, don't fear the war, don't fear the yin and yang also, right? Don't fear it, because it is your destiny, it is your purpose. And there is air energy, and Aquarius is a air energy, yeah. And it will help you with this creativity, and the beaver is also creative, right? So the beaver is then able to build um, some holes and homes for themselves, yeah, from the surroundings. And yeah, you are in a battle, but there's so much hope in this battle. You don't, I know Spirit is saying you don't see any light now. You don't recognize any hope now, but there is hope. There is hope. There is so much hope. There is hope. I know I repeat myself so often right now, but there is hope. Spirit is loudly calling, hey, my peeps, there are hope. Yeah? And you will find your home, not only your hope, you will find your home again back with all those creativity coming from Uranus, yeah, and from Aquarius. And in astrology, Aquarius is known as a innovative and free spirit type of, yeah, creation, right? So often it is the case that Aquariuses don't hide themselves from difficulties anyway. They can wait, of course, to see if something is working out for them, but they can also wait for the right moment, because when they don't feel it, they don't feel it. And then it's not the right time. Yeah, so this is what the card's also saying. Now it is not the right time. Now you're in the battle. But there's light and there is hope and there is so much creativity waiting for you. And when we look at the reading here, which is a yin and yang reading, you will always have a, your balance within you. You need to find yourself. You need to find your balance within. Your darkness and your light needs to grow together. And now let us come to the coffee part. Okay, let us switch it this way. Set your intentions, my peeps. Set your intentions. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's see. I'm laughing because I'm not laughing at you, my peeps. I'm laughing because I know, and Spirit is saying, and this is why I know you are in this battle. We are all in this battle, but there's light and there's hope and there's so much creativity. And with light and hope and creativity, you can do so much out of it. Okay, but I don't want you to wait any longer for this coffee part. So let's see what we have here. Are you ready? Oh wow. Do you see that? Do you see that? This is crazy. We have the most part. Let us do this part on the side. This is unusual because normally we can see so much uh, coffee in there, but it is all about light. Yeah, there is a battle. You see that? You see that? There is a battle, but the battle is just finished. And do you see the hills here? These are those hills. And you are surrounded by light. And I can't I'm overwhelmed too because I can't say so much because of this coffee reading here. I expected something other, but yes, you have ways to go. There are different kind of paths waiting for you. But do you see the dots here? Those are the stars which you can't see here. Nothing will hinder you on your way. This is what Spirit is saying. And yeah, I can't add something more because this is it, my peeps. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but I can't say. You see that? I always have goosebumps when something like that came up. It is incredible. Your ways are wide open, my dear peeps. Your ways are wide open. They are just tiny wars, tiny little battles which you need to, unfortunately, need to experience, but it will lead you, as you see, to the light, right? It is the light. There will come some mist will come up, some shadows, because this is why what we see here, some shadows will come up, some kind of mists, but there's light. I repeat myself, there's light. And let us take a look at this at the sorcerer, at the sorcerer. The sorcerer. Do you recognize something? It's the darkness, it's the sun, and it's the moon. And no, this is not because of the sorcerer. Uh, it is. You're connected with both, my dear peep. You're connected with the yin and yang. You can recognize it. The light one is here. Let us do this way. The light one is here and the darkness is here. You're connected to the light and to the darkness. But everything is going to be good. And this is very, very, very nice to say. Because as we go forward to the end of this year, this is very, very nice. And I'm really curious about the December reading then. But we have to wait. We have to wait. So, my peeps, and as usual, no. So, my peeps, and as usual, I will spread some rose leaves for love. And the spirit is reminding me to say it again to you. Don't anger, don't be afraid of any battle, don't be afraid of any war or dense energy. Everything is going to be fine. Okay? And now let us thank the spirits. I thank all the spirits who helped us with answers, who helped us to see our path. We thank all the spirits. We thank you, we appreciate you, and we love you. And I love you, my peeps. Very welcome for being here. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful November. Don't forget to trust in yourself. And I highly recommend to do some meditations so your imagination can grow and can build a strong foundation. Bye bye, my peeps. Love you. And do not forget, always trust in yourself, surrender into the divine, and be as curious, funny, and as brave as a duckling ready to take off. Thank you for flying with the cosmic duckling.